Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are gonna take down the Dawn. But first, we have to get, I believe, through this doorway over here on the right.
Whee!
Do not enter sign.
Do not enter under pain of death. Signed, Don Ted E. Bear.
Not much keeping us from going back there now, is there?
Nope.
Interesting. Let's look at the monitors first.
I can see all kinds of unimportant stuff on these.
All kinds of unimportant stuff. Doesn't look like there's anything more here. I bet we're gonna need to pick up some things, so let's look at this workstation.
He's got a bunch of maps in here with what looks like truck routes going all over the country.
Interesting. But it probably doesn't mean anything.
Let's look at his desk.
Apparently Teddy Bear keeps the details of his operation elsewhere.
Let's look at the chalkboard.
This gobbledygook's best left to the freelance accountants.
Freelance accountants. Okay. Let's look behind the dressing
A
screen.
gangster needs a little privacy when he changes bear heads.
And the mirror?
Note, objects in mirror may not be a reflection of any person, living or dead.
Interesting to have a mirror in the game. It's always a unique thing because often the video graphics engine can't handle it. So what's it say in the
Note,
mirror?
objects in mirror may not be a reflection of any person, living or dead.
I can't see anything in there. Let's look at the minibar.
What's a dangerous crime outfit without readily available liquor?
Well, geez, it seems like there would be more stuff here, but as best as I can see, there's nothing. There's nothing to click on and nothing to do, so let's just go in the next room. Sure feels like there should have been something in that room. We never did anything in it.
Hey, there's a whole bear-making factory back here.
You mean the respectable propriety of a gambling casino is just a front for the shadowy underworld of labor and industry? I'm scandalized.
You two? You're back? Inconceivable. But come no closer. I know how to use both of these.
I'll be honest, we're probably more worried about the gun.
Indeed. More fool you then. For this hypno bear will make you my willing slaves. You can do the factory work now that you've rid me of my inept underlings. Look at the hypno bear.
Do whatever Teddy Bear said.
Don't you feel sleepy?
Don't we?
We don't. Hypnosis won't work on either of us. But play along until we get that gun from it.
I asked you a question, slaves.
Yes, master. So sleepy.
What he said.
Really? It seems a little off somehow. Maybe it's just me. Oh, I know. Here's a test. Tall one, you shoot the short one.
Excuse
Okay.
me, master?
Shoot your friend. I command it.
This blows.
So, I don't know why it doesn't work on him, but I don't think it ever did. And I have an anti-hypnosis built into my hat from the previous episode, so we'll use the cap gun instead of the real gun to shoot Max.
I obey.
Mother of mercy, is this the end of little Maxie? Oh, death, where is that guy Sting?
Very...
Oh, the pain, and only 2 days to retirement. You gotta promise to Timo the Duke's a hazard for me. Promise me.
Okay, so...
Sure,
Cowards
hamming
die
it up.
1,000 deaths. Well, heroes die but once. Unless they're playing video games, in which case heroes die a lot too. So good night, fresh prince. And may Charlie's angels sing thee to thy rest.
Right, well...
So cold. Why am I so cold?
Or is he gonna get shot out? zone. Okay.
Okay, good job, Slave. Just about ready to have you shoot him again.
Yes, Master.
Now, Slave, you run the factory while I read the paper. Just get the Hypnobears sorted for delivery. You can take them around later.
Yes, Master.
Good, good. Now I'm off to see what wry observation Fred Massett has for us today.
Max, you keep playing dead. I'll figure out some way to bring Teddy Bear and his factory to their respective knees.
I can't hear you. I'm dead.
Okay. So we just gotta destroy. Let's look at the comic.
I don't much like the funnies these days. They tend not to be.
One-armed bandit.
You're on fire.
Let's see.
This is
Missing
quite a
computer.
gizmo.
So we've got to menacing computer, unintelligible console, omnious machine, omnious.
Insidious.
I don't know how to pronounce that word right. It's ominous. Yeah, ominous. Yeah, that's it. Sometimes it just slips my mind. Let's take the fire extinguisher.
Hey, this isn't even a real fire extinguisher.
So we could start a fire if we had the right things. What happens when we pull the lever?
Well, that didn't do much. Max
Recycle
almost
tube.
plugged that thing up for good. And he's not even that big.
So the lever doesn't seem to work anymore though.
Well, that didn't do much. Nefarious.
Talk to Max. Medicine computer. If we could suck him up.
This is quite a gizmo. Insidious.
Let's talk to Max.
You okay, little buddy?
I could use a mattress.
Why can't you be hypnotized? Good question.
I know I've got a protective device in my hat, but did we ever figure out why you can't be hypnotized?
It's a mystery, Sam. I attribute it to my superior intellect.
Do you have a runner-up theory?
I've lost so many Q-tips in my ears that they prevent me from hearing the subsonic ranges used in hypnotic suggestions?
It's really a toss-up as to which theory's more implausible.
I wish we could use those hypnobears ourselves. What do you think I should do? Stay put.
Stay put. I'll work things out. By the way, I'm glad you're not dead.
Me too. If being dead is half as boring as pretending to be dead, I'm never gonna do it.
Makes a great point. So, teddy bear. Give me one of these teddy bears. Let's look at this hopper back here. So he's picking up like something from that bin and putting it in the machine that's attaching to the...
I think these are the voice gizmos for the insidious hypnotic bears.
Okay.
I think these are the voice gizmos for the insidious hypnotic bears.
So I think I figured out what we need to do. We need to get them to say something that this guy will record and repeat back.
I can't listen to that. Think, boy!
And so he can't listen to the one-armed bandit. Let's take the screwdriver.
Anybody got a screw loose?
And let's try the screwdriver on the one-armed bandit first.
Oops.
You're on fire.
Okay, now we got the voice box.
You're on fire.
So let's see if we can use the listening device on Harry here. Guess we can. So we need to get him to say something. What can we get him to say is the question.
Master.
What is it, hypnotic slave? Something wrong with the machine?
No.
Then don't bother me.
I don't much like the funnies these days. They tend not to be.
So we gotta break the machine first. Let's try this. Voice box and hopper.
Okay, so if I put this Framma-What's-It in this Flingle flipper,
Grabs that one, puts it in there, and we've got a bear now. It's been altered.
You're on fire.
aw, isn't that cute?
So let's give the bear to Harry here. Harry the
I
mole.
know she's married now, but that Kathy is still smoking hot.
Oh, master.
What is it now, slave?
You're on fire.
I'm on fire! Help, help! I'm on fire! I'm on fire!
Okay, well that gets him over there. So let's pull the lever and see if it sucks him up.
Here goes nothing.
Gee, what was the point of the listening device then? This isn't gonna be good.
Nice work, Sam.
Thanks, pal.
I don't think that mole is as svelte as yours truly, though. In fact, look.
Little help?
I can't tell if it's comical or life-threatening.
Who says they have to be mutually exclusive? I forget. Which color means I can't take my bath and body scrub with me?
That one, run!
Run! Gee, what was the point of the bug being allowed?
That's what I call breaking the bank.
And the sidewalk, and the water main, and the buffet table.
You're really broken up about that buffet table, aren't you, Max?
It was the only innocent in this whole affair, Sam. I mean, apart from the bystanders and their pets.
Buck up, little pal. Maybe the commissioner will take us out for a pungent meal at Squirrel Garden when we tell him how we cracked the case.
He better. For all the hard work I did, I want 3 jellied lemurs.
Do we
with
ever
extra
meet the
salt.
commissioner? Keep an eye out for that.
This is Secret Agent Chuckles. The factory's been destroyed. Repeat, the factory has been destroyed. Commence Plan B.
No, Plan B. What could Plan B be? And that's the mole, the mob, and the meatball. Can't help but feel like this episode was a little shorter. Let's listen to this song.
Just you and me and Teddy Bear. Teddy Bears is oodles of fun. Slots and sandwiches and poker and guns. And look, no mobsters, nary a one. With you and me and Teddy Bear. Not Mafia, no. We're Mafia-Free. What Mafia, please? No shady leaves upon the family tree. J. Edgar Hoover.
You know, this game is actually amazingly big considering how few people worked on it.
No goons, no croppers, no grippers, no thugs. No dips, no clippers, no chippies, no lugs. No button men packing gaps loaded with slugs. It's you and me and Teddy Bear.
I mean, look at the special thanks. There's probably more names in the special thanks than actually worked on it. And then they name all their pets. 2007. So episode 1 came out in 2006. The year must have rolled over. Or and yeah, that's episode 3. So since there are 6 episodes, normally there are 5 in Telltale games, but this kind of predated them sticking to 5. Since there are 6, we are halfway done now that we have done episode 3. So far it's so good. I say these things are kind of just average. I I mean that sounds really nasty to say the game is average, but really each episode so far has been average. It's been an average length for an episodic Telltale game, and it's been an average quality. It's not bad. There's no real problems with it other than just some old mentality of making video games. They used to make video games for people who could only get one video game maybe a year, and thus they made them very cryptic and things that you would play for long, long amounts of time. Nowadays, most people can get as many games as they could possibly ever want, and well, that's an overstatement by far, but people can get a lot of games, and they have to separate their time a little bit. They want their hand held a little bit. They want the games to be more obvious. They want them to be easier. They don't want there ever to be a situation where it takes you more than a few seconds to know what you're doing. And particularly in point and click adventures, it is very possible that you just won't even have a clue what you're doing. Uh, Very fine example of that, the listening bug there. Definitely you could place it there so that would lead people on down the wrong path. There was no reason for it to be there. Also, if we think about it, his office is just totally empty. There was almost certainly another puzzle that was supposed to be in that office. Something about unlocking the door where we would have to have found or did anything. In fact, I can probably guarantee you what the puzzle was that there was going to be a password written on the chalkboard, and you were going to have to look in the mirror to see the password to unlock the door, like a code. And then there would have been a number pad on the door. Almost certainly that's what it was. Maybe there would have been a another point to it. Maybe you would have found a book at the desk or in one of the other locations to do that. Maybe you would have found another mirror so you reflected the image twice, uh, possibly, but just the fact that you walked into his office and said 2 sentences and then immediately could walk into the next final area is of great evidence that yeah, there was something that was cut from this game, and it definitely feels a little shorter than the first one and the second one. Anywho, that's it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. Next recording tomorrow or Monday, if this happens to be a Friday, we will start episode 4 of Sam and Max Save the World. And you can definitely see how the story is starting to intertwine more and more. There seems to be something going on, some mastermind pulling the strings from behind. Uh, if you want to support me, which would be greatly appreciated, you can do that by clicking on my name, Rydo. That'll take you to my main YouTube page. You can, from my main YouTube page, on the right is a blue button that says support this channel. You can click that and make a donation. Also on my main YouTube page is a playlist tab where you can click that and see all the games I've covered or are covering right now. I have a lot of videos, so there definitely should be some series that is of interest to you. So go check those out. Uh, that would be very much appreciated. And down in the description is a bunch of links to social media sites like Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus, and you can friend me on Steam and .net also. Uh, so click on those links, follow me on those services. That helps me with those services, and it helps you see the second new videos are out. And that is it. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.